On the night of August 15, 1977, something extraordinary happened. Deep in the quiet countryside of Ohio, a massive radio telescope sat listening to the universe. Its purpose was simple: scan the skies for unusual radio signatures that might originate from intelligent life beyond Earth. For years, the telescope had heard nothing but cosmic noise, static produced by stars, galaxies, and distant quasars. But that night, something different appeared, a signal unlike anything astronomers had ever seen. It lasted just 72 seconds, then disappeared forever. Days later, when astronomer Jerry Ehman reviewed the telescope's data printout, he noticed a strange sequence of numbers and letters. The signal was incredibly strong, far stronger than background radiation, so strong in fact that he circled the code in red ink and wrote a single word beside it. Wow. That one word would name one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in the history of science. To this day, no one knows exactly what produced the wow signal, and some scientists believe it may have been the first message humanity ever received from another civilization. To understand why the wow signal caused such excitement, we need to go back to the early days of the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Scientists have long wondered whether humanity might one day detect radio transmissions from alien civilization. After all, humans themselves began broadcasting radio waves into space more than a century ago. Our television signals, radio pulses, and satellite communications have been leaking into the cosmos ever since. If another intelligent species exists somewhere in our galaxy, they might be doing the same thing, so astronomers began listening. In 1960s and 70s, researchers launched projects designed to scan the skies for unusual radio frequencies. One of the most important instruments in this search was the Big Ear Radio Telescope at Ohio State University. Unlike modern telescopes that move across the sky, Big Ear remained fixed in one place. Instead, the rotation of the Earth slowly carried across different parts of the sky through the field of view. As the universe drifted overhead, the telescope recorded radio signals onto long streams of printed data. Most of the time, the results were boring, just random cosmic noise. But once in a while, something unusual appeared. When the mysterious signal appeared in the telescope's data, it didn't look like a normal radio transmission. Instead, it appeared as a strange sequence of characters. The code read 6EQUJ5. To most people, this combination of numbers and letters means nothing, but to astronomers, it revealed something incredible. Each character represented the intensity of the signal at a specific moment in time. Normally, background cosmic radiation produces values of 1 or 2, but the wow signal climbed dramatically higher. 6, then E, then Q, then U, reaching a peak intensity of 30 times stronger than normal background noise. Then it faded away again, exactly as a distant signal would behave while passing through the telescope's detection beam. The pattern was perfectly shaped, like a transmission moving through space. It looked almost exactly like what scientists expected an artificial alien signal might look like. But the most fascinating detail about the wow signal wasn't just its strength, it was its frequency. The signal came from 1420 megahertz. This frequency is extremely important in astronomy. It is known as the hydrogen line. Hydrogen is the most common element in the universe. Because of this, many scientists believe that if an alien civilization wanted to create a signal recognizable by other intelligent species, they might choose that exact frequency. It's like a universal meeting point on the cosmic radio dial. Some researchers have even called it the galactic calling channel, and the wow signal appeared exactly there. By analyzing the telescope's orientation, astronomers were able to estimate the region of the space where the signal originated. It appeared to come from the constellation Sagittarius. This part of the sky lies in the direction of the center of the Milky Way galaxy, a region packed with billions of stars. Any one of those stars could potentially host planets, and possibly life. And there was a major problem. Because the bigger telescope used two separate receivers, scientists expected the signal to appear twice as Earth rotated. But it didn't. The signal appeared only once and then vanished. Despite decades of searching, astronomers have never detected it again. Over the years, scientists have proposed many explanations for the WOW signal, but some believe it could have been caused by a rare astronomical event. Others think it may have been interference from a satellite or military transmission. But none of these theories fully explain the signal. One proposal suggested it might have been produced by passing comets. Comets release clouds of hydrogen gas that could emit radio waves. However, later studies found that the signal was far stronger than anything a comet could produce. Another theory is that it might have been a natural radio burst from a distant star. But again, the frequency and the signal pattern just don't quite match. Which leaves one possibility that many scientists hesitate to discuss. The signal may have been artificial. If the WOW signal truly came from an alien civilization, what might it mean? What is an intentional message? Or simply a powerful transmission that accidentally reached Earth? Some scientists believe advanced civilization might broadcast signals across the galaxy as a way to announce their existence. Others suggest alien signals might appear only briefly, perhaps as narrow beams scanning across space. If that's the case, the WOW signal might have been like a cosmic lighthouse beam, or simply happened to be in the right place at the right time. But because the beam moved on, we never saw it again. Since 1977, astronomers had repeatedly scanned the same region of space, searching for the WOW signal again and again. Massive observatories around the world have listened carefully, including powerful facilities like the Arecibo Observatory and the Green Bank Telescope. But the signal has never returned. Still, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence continues. New radio technologies are now more sensitive than ever before. Projects like Breakthrough Listen scan billions of frequencies across the sky. If another signal appears, we may detect it instantly. The WOW signal remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in astronomy. It had all the characteristics scientists expected from an extraterrestrial transmission: the right frequency, the right signal pattern, and the right strength. But without a second detection, we may never know the full truth. Was it a natural cosmetic phenomenon we still don't understand? A rare astronomical event? Or the brief whisper of another civilization reaching across the vast darkness of space? Somewhere in our galaxy, there are hundreds of billions of stars. Many of those stars have planets, and on some of those planets, life may exist. The WOW signal reminds us that the universe is still full of unanswered questions. And perhaps one day, we will hear that signal again. But next time, we'll be ready to answer.